Hey, what's up? Thanks for coming by Badass Guitar School. My name's Bart Walker, and today I want to talk about hybrid guitar picking. But before I get into it, I want to let you know this is December 2023, and there is a holiday special for Badass Guitar School, over 75% off. So if you want to save quite a bit of money for the whole next year learning guitar with me, you might want to hop over there. But first, hybrid guitar picking. Okay, so hybrid guitar picking. The concept is, the hybrid part is you're using your fingers and the pick. So it's not complete finger style and it's not complete flat picking. So it's a little bit of both. So what you're doing is the pick ends up becoming what the thumb would do, kind of. If you were using thumb pick and fingers or just straight finger style, the pick becomes the thumb, and then the middle finger does what the index finger would do, and the ring finger does what the middle finger would do. So, I also have an extra camera here, so that might be looking weird and whatever, but I really wanted you to be able to zoom in and see exactly what I'm doing with my right hand. So, I'll be trying to figure out how to get my pick in front of the camera. It's really hard for me to do. I don't know why. My brain don't work that way. Anyway, hybrid guitar picking. So, we're using our fingers and the pick, right? Like that. It can be useful in all different kinds of things. When I first started thinking about hybrid guitar picking, I thought it was strictly country stuff, right? Like that old Jerry Reed stuff, but it can be used in all different kinds of stuff. Like when you're playing blues, I'm going to stay with the key of A for this video for you most of the time, unless I forget. Anyway, so when you're playing blues and you want to get a different attack, you'd... Right? That's all hybrid guitar picking. You could do that with a pick, but one, it makes it faster and more efficient movement-wise. Two, it gives you a more pronounced on that note. Right? So that part of the technique is kind of like really reaching underneath and pulling it out, like really popping it. Right? But if you want to do it a more of an approach to where it sounds like you're picking, I use a technique that my classical guitar teacher taught me in college before I dropped out one of the 2 or 3 different times. Was to use your fingernail and the meat of the end of your finger. So almost like you're pointing at it. Right? So the meat of your finger makes the tone fatter, right? Instead of being real thin and pointy like a fingernail is, like that. See the difference between that and that? There's a big difference here in the room with the amp, but anyway, maybe not on there. I don't know. I have to go back and look. Anyway, that's how I do it. I use this kind of, so it hits my fingernail and the meat of my finger kind of all at the same time. So, see if I can get a good angle. There you go. Oh yeah, remember how I said I would stay in A? Somehow ended up in F sharp. Sorry about that. Back to A. Here we go. So, using the A pentatonic scale, that one, that I'm sure all of you know, it can be used as a lick, but this is kind of, I guess, an exercise, if I could come up with one, for something that you could kind of practice over and over to kind of get used to what it feels like. It would be... it's useful in all those different shapes. And then you can also add the other finger in, the ring finger in, and start kind of doing all that kind of stuff. Is what I use hybrid picking for. Whether it's country or blues or rock or, well, I probably don't do it any in bluegrass. And if I do, I would never tell anybody because all those hardcore bluegrass Nazis would never, ever like me, which they probably don't anyway. But anyway, beside the point, I'm rambling. Hybrid picking. I hope this helps you out. If it does, leave a comment below if you don't mind. And if there's something that I kind of glossed over and didn't help you with, leave a comment on that too. Let me know, and I would love to make another video and kind of get deeper into it. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget, over 75% off badassguitarschool.com. I'll see you there. Let's get after it.
badassguitarschool.com